Well, maybe you have guessed who our guest of the week is today.
Well, there have been quite a number of stars in those clips. I've seen Arole, I've seen Mr. Macaroni, I've seen girls too. Oh, it's a guy.
I've seen Shafi Bello.
White.
But this one is a veteran actor and filmmaker. He has acted in several movies and he has directed a movie, the trailer of which you just saw, called Online, which was released just this week.
Only because everything is now online. I wonder why they cannot release the movie online. Online.
Please welcome Saidi Balogun. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You're very gentle this morning.
I have to be.
Isn't he normally gentle?
Yes.
Isn't he normally gentle?
Who?
Okay.
Please, let me find my head. I have to be gentle this morning. I mean, calm.
Oh, so you are pretending to be gentle?
I am not pretending. It has to do with nature. This morning, I mean, when you're online, you got to be gentle and calculated. You know? So
that's fine.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
We have time now. He knows.
You know, when they ask you, say, how are you? Mo gentle.
Mo gentle. Yes, if you are, you won't advertise yourself. Nature will speak for you.
So tell us about Online. What's that movie all about?
Yeah, movie Online, it's all about what is happening online today. You see, when you hear...
Oh, Yahoo Yahoo was there somewhere.
Thank you. Once you mention Nigeria and cybercrime, the only thing that comes to your mind is fraud. But there are deadlier things online than Yahoo,
plenty of good.
That is it. And there are certain things you do online today that may look hard, that will make you end up smiling in success tomorrow. And there are certain things you're doing today, you're smiling, the end will be very bad. So we got to make it clear. The work of us as a filmmaker, movie maker, show people what they don't see. Make them think what they do not think about. So that is what Online, the movie, is all about. A lot of parents are there thinking, if I do this to my daughter, my son, and this will be it.
But that's actually quite a good perspective, a good way to look at it, given that generally it seems, or rather people seem to take things for granted as far as the virtual space is concerned. As you said, there is a whole lot of good happening and a whole lot of bad. The question then is, which one? Because when I was going to give my daughter a phone, I said, what I've given you is life and death. But
it's up to you.
It's up to you. See, this fraud we're even talking about, the Yahoo Yahoo thing, it started from where? Who is to be blamed? Is that child or the parent? I mean, there are certain things we are not looking at. We're just looking at...
For instance...
Said, it's our society. I think it all comes down to the society. This get-rich-quick syndrome. Everybody wants to get rich quick.
Okay.
Not minding what they do.
This is what I'm going to say, and that was why we did this movie Online. But some people say it's the society, some say it's the parent, so
Oh, there was the debate is there on the movie.
That's why, because before the Spicy Boss, she wrote the script. Before we come to this conclusion, we asked a lot of questions. And from our question, people have perspective. They think, said, okay, let's put it in a movie. Now you can be able to say, oh, it started all from here.
Okay.
And that is why we're saying a movie Online is out there now at the cinema. Go watch it.
I guess you'll be saying to us now, if you want to know the answer, go watch the movie.
No.
Okay, since it's no, that is no. Okay, give us
the answer.
Now, there are a number of you said it's not only fraud. Yeah. That's
that is done online.
That is done online. There are a number of other things. Give us some inkling. 1 or 2, 3, maybe 4 others that you think people need to be aware of and they will get better informed about when they watch online.
You see these questions, this movie you see, it can turn to series. We can make it as a serial movie. Let me give you an example. Do you know yourself, by this time you sit too much in front of a computer, looking at it 24/7, at certain age, when it gets to certain age, certain things can happen. Do you know that? I don't know. I'm not a medically inclined person. When you read about it, they see there are a lot of things rather than the Yahoo Yahoo thing on online going on. If you 247, your eyes is computer blue into your eyes.
So where can we watch online, please?
God bless you. At every cinema in Nigeria now.
Okay.
It's there everywhere. Fever is distributing it. I mean, it's there. And one thing again, we try to kill, let's say, 2 birds with 1 stone.
10 birds with 1 stone.
When you bring, we talk of young talents today. Okay, they are busy doing Yahoo, doing this. Have you given them something that can take away their time and make much money? That was why inside Balogun production, we brought out a girl who has never acted before. Yeah, Memory Aromasele. She's our student. She's never acted, and she played the lead role and more alongside with Jibola Dabo, Shafi Bello, Frank Dongan, the actor. I mean, Macaroni, Woli Arole, MC, Lively, Sunny Danger, a host. I mean, Jennifer Eliogo, playing along with them. That's why I told all of you, there are certain things you can do, and the whole world will go, wow. Not when they hear the name Nigeria, they have another perspective.
It's interesting that you bring it out, this way, because, to a large extent, one would, and this is one of the questions that I asked another filmmaker, another movie maker like yourself when they came, putting instructional information into movies is supposed to be the norm, but unfortunately it seems that's like it's not commercially viable to do that. Developmental information, developmental movies, developmental media content, such as the kind of thing that I would say that you have done now. How do we bring that? How do we mainstream development information in movies?
You see, it has to do with the audience, with our fans. You see, if I do a movie like online now, trying to tell the parents, wake up, the young one out there, you can do better, and nobody comes to the cinema, and somebody did one wishy-washy movie, and that person is doling on millions, you're going to give it a second thought. You see, it is you people that can really make it happen.
Which people?
The audience. When you come to the cinema to see a movie, if I didn't do it right, tell it to my face.
I will.
Please, it is in criticisms, it is good and bad. If you criticize me, I feel bad though. Oh, I've put in much money, but I'll do better next time.
Exactly.
I'll do better next time.
So how well do the movie making community take such quote unquote negative criticism?
I have to. Like now, I did it in conjunction with Which Media, and they told me to my face, if we do it well, applaud. If they criticize us, we should not fight. Let's work on it.
Learn from it.
Learn, and let's walk, pick it up from there.
I'm speaking more from the industry perspective now, not your person.
Yeah, I can only speak for myself, but from the industry perspective, if they criticize us, we should take it in a good way. There are some bad criticisms, but if it's a good one that has to do with my job, I may argue it out, but once I'm in my closet, I will sit, rethink.
Okay. Is this the first movie you're producing?
No. I did the first 2 casts in the history of Africa, Modupe Timi, then the Ankara. I've done a lot.
Okay.
I've done a lot. I did a movie. I am the only black boy. Everybody in the movie, they're Caucasians.
I was going somewhere with that question.
Yeah. This is not the first one.
The question now is, what do you think about the growth of Nollywood? Since you have been in it as an actor, you have been there as a director and producer, so you know the 2 sides, and you have been there long enough to critique it for us.
The only thing, let me bring the question, answer your question from this point. We're getting too many crowd. These days, do we celebrate talent that much? All we need now is oneness and structure. If you're good at what you're doing as an artist, as an actor, I should be able to fish you out. Not when you're good, you do one movie and you're just there. Somebody go pick another person, No. We need a strong structure. That's what I would say. A structure.
Is it not a function of money?
No, there I'm coming. A structure that will bring us together as one. A structure that if I put in huge money in this, I can be able to recoup it back. In United States of America, they have about, say, 1,000 cinemas. If you go there, you will see 99.9 cinemas, you see American films only. They're using their population to make their money.
Yeah.
They sell it out, put it in different languages. But today, I wouldn't blame the cinema owners too. I wouldn't blame them. They're trying to make money. You go there, you see 5 Nigerian films, 12 foreign films. But are we, as a producer, are we doing the right thing for the right people to see?
Maybe in terms of structure, you may want to speak to this, and I hope it's something that the community, your industry, would also want to look at. You talked about you made an example of the United States. For instance, there are classifications even of actors, classification of movies, and genres of movies. It's comedy, there's thriller, there's romance, there's action, there's horror, and all those things. It would seem like we do not have that yet. We do want to speak to that. You speak to that.
We do, yeah, we do.
How strong is that if you do? That's one. Secondly, you would also have, I talked about classification. There are A-list movies, B-list movies, you know, A category, B category, and all of that. Then there are movies for the youths, movies for children, movies for young, and all those things. Those classifications are there. In terms of structure, or structuring the industry in Nigeria, how feasible do you see that, these kinds of structures and classifications happening in Nigeria in the nearest?
We're getting there. Before now, I do respect the census board, but I respect them more now. When Adedayo Thomas came on board, I mean, he brought in this structure and strictness. He brought in the structure and strictness that the census board now will classify your film. If it is 15 meant for the youth, 18, 20 general, it's there now. The man is so strict about it. That is in his own kaku. That is in his own environment. And movie environment is large. That is just census board to censor us. Which movies are going to the cinemas? Who are the people to see it? Who are we? I mean, they are working on that now. I did that almost from the census board. He's not smiling at you at all. Once you do it, it gets you though. And he always say one thing: if you want to repair a country, you have too many friends, you can't make it happen.
Let me use
you asked 2 questions,
local
right?
palace. Let me wunjo you on this one. And I want to believe that there's been a great improvement.
Okay.
But in terms of scripting and closed captioning, translation of language in the Yoruba segment, sitting next to me is a woman who saw a ghost wearing a wedding ring.
Oh, can I answer this thing? I have answered your question. You see, hold on. I have answered your question. Whatever I say now, I'll see it as being didactic. Didactic in the sense a lot of people have answered it. Structure, money. You see, when I have a structure, I can't just jump to produce any movie. We have on ground now, but it's not strong enough. We have it. The national assemblies are there. They are there. They should give us a structure. I've said it before, I will keep saying it. If you look at the Chinese movie, practice make perfect. That's what they preach in their movie. Indians is all about song and love. Americans will tell you impossible things are possible. Who the hell are we? What are we talking about ourselves?
Drama.
No, we don't. Today you do a comedy, you see everybody going to other way. You do action film, you see we need the structure and money. If I produce a movie now, look at what you've seen with my thriller. If I don't make money, I will do something lesser. It's a trade I love so much, I can't do any other thing. It's money and structure. If there is in India, there is structure. They won't even tell you. It's there for you to see. In America, you can tell. It's a moving picture. If I spend 700 million now on a movie, and people, distractions are many. They have a lot of people you still go to here, there to watch before you think. And the cinema culture in Nigeria, what is it that I will make my money from back? So if I don't...
The cinema culture is just returning.
Returning. So if I spend 700 million now, if I had to make it, there's some people, some social media like Netflix, they may want 10 movies from Nigeria, 50 is coming to them. So how do you do that? And 50 good
Spoiled for choice.
Yeah, 50 good movies, because there are no way we can make money down there. And you see them too, regularizing it a little bit, they're doing well. So when you have a structure, you won't see a ghost putting on a ring. When you have a structure, that is why now they call me Yoruba actor. Movie has no language. Online, it's an English film. I did myself just to prove movie has no language.
I'm not a Yoruba actor.
Yeah, that is it. Now I have spent money trying to live my kind of genre, going to another genre that I do. If you don't make your money, will you do the kind of stunt some other time? No. And you go look at that, your guy, where a ghost is putting on a ring, the same audience are buying it, is making more money. What do you expect me to do? Okay. But me as a person, I don't want history to make me. I want to make history. Papa. That's why whatever I do today, I know somebody somewhere is watching me.
And on that textbook, not note now.
Saidi Balogun.
The bad boy with fantastic attitude.
I told you that he's not gentle.
Yeah. Bad boy with fantastic
attitude. When you do it good, I tell it to your face. You do opposite. I mean, mildly, I will tell you you're not doing it well.
Mildly?
Yeah. Huh? I can tell. You can tell somebody is stupid smiling. He will leave you after 1 hour. He'll be like,
no. How will you tell the person? No, don't tell me. Tell the
Rossi.
What's that? You know you're very rude, sir. And you will laugh. But after 1 hour, I'm older than him. He said I'm rude. But when he said it mildly...
Alero, please get this guy out of this.
Saidi
He just called me rude.
No,
I'm not waiting for 1 hour.
Thank you very much.
It's because I've gingered you to it. You wouldn't know this.
It's not ginger. It's not ginger.
All right, my movies are the cinema. Online, everywhere Fever is distributing it. Please come out and watch it.
So online is not online?
Yeah, it's a movie, special movie at the cinema now showing. Please, everybody come out. If you come to watch it and make good money, I'll do a better movie. If you don't, you will see a movie, a ghost wearing a ring.
Saidi Balogun, thank you very much for coming on Sunrise this morning.
Thank you, ma'am.
I hope that we'll be able to go and watch online so that we can talk about it more, and I hope that you will go and see it as well.
Don't worry about
you being his friend, of course, so that you can criticize him
I'm waiting for everybody's review. Yeah.
No, I won't construct his own.
Good. Nice one.
And Saidi Balogun closes Sunrise for today. We'll bring you a fresh edition next Saturday, being the last Saturday of November. I'm Alero Edu, wishing you a very happy weekend and a blessed week ahead.
I'm Ayo Makinde. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.